Justin Bieber sweating it out in what he tells concerned fans is a detox. The close-up selfies coming amid concern for his well-being after months of speculation that the 31-year-old's not doing well.
Apparently, Justin Bieber, the man who once made teenage girls faint worldwide, is allegedly sitting on a $31.5 million debt that he supposedly can't pay off without his wife's billion-dollar skincare empire. But here's where it gets absolutely wild. Sources claim he's literally waiting for Hailey's Rhode deal to close before settling up with his former manager Scooter Braun's company. Now that's what I call a modern marriage arrangement. Allegedly. But wait. This isn't just some tabloid gossip that we're throwing around. According to multiple reports from TMZ and other outlets, an independent audit in May 2025 revealed the shocking truth about Justin's financial situation. Get this though. Apparently, $26 million of that debt comes from his canceled Justice World Tour in 2022, which got scrapped because of his Ramsay-Hunt syndrome diagnosis. The man literally developed facial paralysis and had to cancel everything.
Here's what's really interesting. HAILEY, Scooter Braun's former company, apparently had to pay AEG $26 million to cover the costs when Justin couldn't perform. And then there's another $11 million in unpaid commissions that supposedly dates back years.
It's an emotional time in my life for sure. I've been having a lot of cries lately. Just all around just being emotional. I think it just shows how much I care. I felt like I lost my purpose for a while.
Believers flooding the comment section with positive messages for the singer.
Now listen to this. Scooter allegedly waived $8 million of what Justin owed him, but the remaining debt still needs to be settled. But here's the bombshell though. Justin reportedly doesn't have the cash to pay this back until Hailey's Rhode money hits their bank account. Sources say his cut from the Rhode sale would be around $50 million, which would more than cover what he owes. But get this, despite selling his music catalog for $200 million in 2022, apparently there wasn't enough left after taxes, managers, accountants, lawyers, and spending to cover this debt.
Now here's where it gets crazy. Justin's representatives completely deny that he's in any financial distress. They told Page 6 that anyone selling stories about alleged financial problems either doesn't understand the entertainment industry or is trying to paint an unflattering picture that bears no resemblance to reality. But then it gets interesting. Why would there be settlement terms specifically stating he doesn't have to pay until the Rhode money comes in? And listen, we need to talk about what led to this whole mess. The Justice World Tour was supposed to be massive, but Justin had to cancel it due to Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, which caused facial paralysis on one side of his face. This isn't some minor inconvenience we're talking about. This condition can affect your ability to speak, eat, and perform. The man was literally dealing with a serious neurological disorder. But wait, it gets more complex. Reports from last October suggested Justin was considering legal action against his financial managers for allegedly squandering $300 million of his fortune. However, sources close to the situation claimed excessive personal spending might be the real issue.
Bieber also sharing these snaps, hugging a woman who appears to be wife of 7 years Hailey, though he doesn't tag her, with the caption, "My forever and always." This comes after months of speculation about the pair too, with a source recently telling ET things have been rocky.
We're talking about things like supposedly dropping $300,000 at Nobu during Coachella, $300,000 at a restaurant during one festival. Now, here's what's particularly fascinating. Justin's net worth was once estimated at $300 million. He sold his music catalog for $200 million in 2022, which should have set him up for life. But apparently, after all the deductions and spending, he allegedly doesn't have enough liquid cash to cover this $31 million settlement. But here's where the story takes a completely different turn. While Justin's allegedly dealing with financial drama, Hailey just became a legitimate business mogul. Rhode Skin, which she launched in June 2022, just got acquired by e.l.f. Beauty for $1 billion. $1 billion. The deal includes $600 million in cash, $200 million in e.l.f. stock, and potentially another $200 million based on performance over 3 years. Get this though. Rhode generated $212 million in net sales in just the 12 months ending March 2025. That's from only 10 products, and they were selling direct-to-consumer only through their website. The brand more than doubled its customer base over the past year. This isn't some celebrity vanity project we're talking about. This is a legitimate business empire. And here's what's really impressive. Hailey will continue as Chief Creative Officer and Head of Innovation at Rhode. Plus, She's joining e.l.f. as a strategic advisor.
Why did Justin Bieber end up marrying Hailey, even though it seemed like Selena was his greatest love? When Bieber and Selena were together, they couldn't stop kissing each other.
You're kissing on her all the time. That's so sweet. That you're just crazy in love, aren't you?
She has very kissable cheeks.
Yeah, I think that's really sweet.
However, when Bieber was with Hailey,
She's not just cashing out and walking away. This woman is positioning herself for long-term success in the beauty industry. But listen to this. Hailey's team made it crystal clear that the Rhode sale is completely separate from Justin's business affairs. Her representative told multiple outlets that the historic sale of Rhode is a huge accomplishment for Hailey and has nothing to do with her husband's alleged financial obligations. They're trying to keep these narratives completely separate, which is honestly pretty smart from a business perspective.
Now here's where it gets interesting. While all this financial drama is allegedly happening behind the scenes, Justin's been having very public confrontations with paparazzi that have gone viral for all the wrong reasons. The most famous one happened in June when he told photographers, "It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?" That phrase literally became a meme overnight. But wait, there's more context to this. In the video, Justin explained to the paparazzi, "I'm a real dad with a real family, and I'm not afraid to actually set boundaries." He was genuinely trying to explain basic courtesy, saying, you don't go to someone you don't know and you stick a camera in their face. The man was asking for basic human decency.
Here's what's particularly heartbreaking, though. After that viral moment, Justin posted on Instagram about his struggles. He wrote, "People keep telling me to heal. Don't you think if I could have fixed myself, I would have already? I know I'm broken. I know I have anger issues." This isn't just celebrity drama. This is someone genuinely struggling with mental health in the public eye. And get this, Justin continued, "I tried to do the work my whole life to be like the people who told me I needed to be fixed like them, and it just keeps making me more tired and more angry." He also revealed that constantly being asked if he's okay makes him feel like he's the one with issues while everyone else is perfect.
she seemed to be disregarded at times.
I can't No, just in general.
Even after breaking up with Selena, Bieber seemed to still think about her.
On and off for years, and then we left on good terms. So I think it was just we needed time to grow first.
That's honestly pretty profound for someone dealing with this level of scrutiny. But then it gets crazier. Right in the middle of all this drama, Justin surprise dropped his 7th studio album called Swag in July 2025. Yes, you heard that right. An album called Swag in 2025. The audacity is honestly kind of impressive. Here's what's fascinating about this album, though. It's not what anyone expected. Critics are calling it his most personal work yet, with him addressing his recent struggles through conversations with comedian Drewski, who apparently plays the role of his therapist throughout the album. On one track called Therapy Session, Justin admits, "That's been a tough thing for me recently. It's feeling like I have had to go through a lot of my struggles as a human really publicly."
Now listen to this. The album received generally favorable reviews, with critics praising it as Bieber as we've never really heard him before. Variety called it well-guided and heavily guarded, while Rolling Stone said he's taking flight creatively. But some critics noted that the album seems caught between sex, God, and self-pity, which honestly sounds about right for someone going through this much drama. But here's where it gets interesting. The album heavily features collaborations with artists like MK Dijon and even Sexy Red. Critics noted that Justin seems to be leaning into his relationships with hip-hop artists, which has sparked discussions about cultural appropriation and his place in Black culture. One particularly cringe moment involves Drewski telling him, "Your skin white, but your soul black, Justin. I promise you."
He's been super moody. Hailey feels pretty drained right now.
Sometimes good days, sometimes bad days.
And here's where we need to address the elephant in the room. People are speculating about Justin and Hailey's marriage. With all this financial drama and Justin's public struggles, fans have been analyzing every social media post for signs of trouble. But apparently, sources close to the couple say Hailey is not on the verge of wanting a divorce or leaving him. Here's what's particularly interesting, though. Some fans told Hailey she should divorce Justin to protect her billion-dollar payout. Comments like, "Hailey, get that divorce now before Justin steals that money," started trending after the Rhode sale announcement. The speculation reached such a fever pitch that multiple outlets had to clarify the couple's status.
But wait, there are some concerning details.
For Father's Day in June 2025, Hailey notably didn't post a social media tribute to Justin. Instead, she just commented on his post, where he called himself a dad that's not to be messed with. Her comment? Father's Day sucks, but that's either playful banter or a very public expression of frustration. And get this, Justin made headlines back in May when he allegedly admitted to once telling Hailey she would never land a Vogue cover, right before celebrating her first Vogue cover. The timing and context of that revelation raised some eyebrows about their dynamic behind closed doors. Now, here's where we need to separate fact from speculation. Multiple sources have confirmed that Justin does have a settlement agreement with HAILEY for approximately $31.5 million. The debt stems from real business obligations, the canceled tour costs, and unpaid commissions. This isn't manufactured drama. But listen to this. What's not confirmed is whether Justin actually can't afford to pay without Hailey's money. His representatives vehemently deny any financial distress, and the man did sell his catalog for $200 million.
I'd say, well, I think I'm more like regimented, like I'm really on top of everything. But he's really good at, he slept with me in the hospital when I went through my situation.
Y'all gonna make me cry.
Really there for me.
However, the settlement terms allegedly state he doesn't have to pay until the road money comes in, which suggests there might be some cash flow concerns. Here's what's really fascinating though. Regardless of the financial drama, this situation highlights how the power dynamic in the relationship might be shifting. Hailey just became a legitimate business mogul with $1 billion exit, while Justin's allegedly dealing with debt and public mental health struggles. That's a significant change from when they first got married. And get this, industry insiders are calling Hailey, quote, one of the most thoughtful founders they've ever met. e.l.f. CEO specifically praised her business instincts and aesthetic vision. This isn't just celebrity wife makes good. This is genuine entrepreneurial success that happened to be achieved by someone famous. Let's talk about what Hailey actually accomplished with Rhode, because it's honestly incredible. She launched the brand in June 2022 with just 3 products: peptide glazing fluid, barrier restore cream, and peptide lip treatment. At launch, there was a wait list of over 100,000 people, and products sold out within minutes. But here's what's particularly impressive. Rhode hit 8-figure revenue within the first 11 days. 11 days. The brand was reportedly on track to make $90 million in just the last 2 months of 2024, which was close to their projected revenue for the entire year.
The first time we kissed, and I was 17, I think.
I had been involved with him since I was 18.
Those numbers are absolutely staggering for a direct-to-consumer beauty brand. And listen to this, Rhode generated $248 million in earned media value in 2024, up approximately 366% year over year. That's the kind of organic buzz that money can't buy. Hailey's 54 million Instagram followers definitely helped, but the products had to actually work for people to keep buying and talking about them. Here's what's really smart though. Hailey positioned Rhode as affordable luxury skincare. Most products are under $30, making them accessible while still feeling premium. She also made it clear from the beginning that she developed each product from the ground up, addressing her own skin concerns, including a nearly decade-long struggle with perioral dermatitis. Here's what's particularly interesting though. Both Justin and Hailey are dealing with this scrutiny while raising their first child, Jack Blues, who was born in August 2024. The pressure of new parenthood combined with financial stress and public speculation would be challenging for anyone, regardless of their celebrity status. And get this, the beauty industry success stories of celebrities like Hailey, Rihanna with Fenty, and Selena Gomez with Rare Beauty show that female celebrities are increasingly building legitimate business empires rather than just licensing their names to existing products.
Hailey really empowers me and enables me to feel like, Justin, I love you for you. You are enough. And that enables me to go into my workspace and be confident and feel like I'm enough. And I think we're just learning how to navigate the relationship. I mean,
these women are creating actual value and wealth through entrepreneurship. So where does this leave us? Here's what we know for certain. Hailey just secured generational wealth through her business acumen, while Justin is allegedly working through financial and mental health challenges. The Rhode deal will reportedly close within the next month or two, which means this debt drama should be resolved soon. But here's what's really interesting. Sources say a more traditional Justin Bieber pop album is already in the works for later this year or early 2026. If the Swag album was his therapy session, Maybe the next project will show us an artist who's worked through his struggles and found his footing again.
Here's the bottom line, though. Whether or not Justin actually needed Hailey's money to pay his debts, this situation has shown us who these people really are under pressure. Hailey built an empire while dealing with public scrutiny about her marriage. Justin created deeply personal music while wrestling with mental health challenges and financial obligations. The tea is this: we're watching a real-time transformation of one of pop culture's most famous couples. The former teen heartthrob, who once seemed to have everything, is learning that fame and fortune don't protect you from life's challenges. Meanwhile, the woman who was often dismissed as just a famous wife has proven she's a formidable businesswoman in her own right. Now, Justin remember his often in Faces is wild, her famous line, and he cessed. By the time you're watching this, that $31 million debt will probably be settled. The road money will be in the bank, and we'll all move on to the next celebrity financial drama. But the empire Hailey built, that's here to stay. And that's the real tea worth spilling.